Time now for our Sunrise Smart Start on this Wednesday. Mayor Warren releasing her resignation letter, focusing on her accomplishments and her role as a mother to her 10-year-old daughter. The letter saying in part, "I chose a path that presents her, our city, and yes, myself, with the best possible future." Meanwhile, local lawmakers are continuing to support the mayor's decision to step aside.
She needed to make that decision of what she felt as the elected office holder was in her personal best interest as well as for her constituents.
I think it's time for us to focus on the future and do what we can to build a better city, a quality city for the families that live here.
Well, as part of the plea deal, Mayor Warren pleading guilty to felony campaign finance violation charges. She is required to step down as mayor on December 1st. Deputy, I will say this, let's get to the latest on COVID-19 now. Thompson Health in Canandaigua dealing with staffing shortages as a result of the COVID vaccine mandate for healthcare workers. Hospital leaders say Thompson lost 3% of its staff when the mandate was put in place last Monday. Officials say another challenge is keeping elderly patients in the hospital for longer periods because of staffing issues at nursing homes as well.
We have had since then to decrease the number of surgeries, number of operating rooms we have from 6 down to 3, and we've also eliminated 3 of the 4 of our procedure rooms, are what are called our AP rooms, so that we could flex those staff who are competent to work in the ED, the ICU, and Med-Surg. We have 17 patients in our hospital right now who are totally stable, who we cannot place into a nursing home, and they're not safe to go home. So then, you can't get them out, you can't discharge them. They stay in Med-Surg, and then we end up boarding in our ED, which all hospitals in this region are dealing with.
Thompson Hospital has also closed off its cafeteria for visitors and staff to better serve the patients there. Currently, the hospital has over 280 job openings. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Elizabeth Wendy Breast Care Center is working to make sure that everyone has access to a mammogram. Carmela Boykin is live this morning with why getting screened for breast cancer is so important. Carmela, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Starting at age 40, anyone with breast tissue is recommended to get an annual breast exam, an annual mammogram. But depending on family history, some should evaluate their risks beginning at age 30. According to research, minority individuals are at lower risk for breast cancer, but at a higher risk for more aggressive breast cancers. Although screenings can be intimidating, Dr. Stamatia DeStunis says bringing a friend and talking to your doctor about concerns can greatly help. She says regular screenings reduce mortality risk by up to 40%.
And so let's not hide. Let's not, close our eyes and pretend it's not there, but let's have those conversations and get out there and get your mammogram, and because it's life-saving.
And Dr. DeStunis says annual screenings are necessary for transgender individuals as well. This includes people with breast tissue or who are developing breast tissue through hormones. In Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Mark?
Carmela, thank you. The Elizabeth Wendy Breast Care Center is offering screenings for people who do not have insurance on Saturday, October 16th. To register, call the Breast Care Center at 585-442-2190. Happening today, Seth Larson, the Irondequoit man accused of killing his girlfriend, Lisa Schuler, back in May, is due in court. In July, Larson pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder charges. Prosecutors say after Larson killed Schuler, he emptied his bank account, bought a burner phone, and traveled to West Virginia before he was found by U.S. Marshals some 10 days later. Police discovered Schuler's remains after a welfare check at her home in Irondequoit. One person is dead and a child taken to the hospital after a 3-car crash in Mount Morris. It happened on State Route 36 near Cleveland Road in Livingston County last night around 6. State police say a child and another driver were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The cause of the fatal crash is still under investigation. An arrest has been made after a fire in East Rochester. According to police, a neighbor saw smoke coming from the back of a home on West Linden Avenue around 8 a.m. yesterday. Officials say the fire was put out quickly, and no one was home. Investigators say 24-year-old Julio Diaz of Rochester pried open a back door of the home and started the fire. Police say Diaz knew the homeowner and that this was not a random crime. He has been charged with felony burglary and arson. He was arraigned and released under requirement of electronic monitoring. James Gilbert with us, having a look at the forecast, and maybe a better day to get out and do some things. Go for a walk, go for a run, ride a bike. Yeah. Any of the above?
Yeah, definitely. Nice to see finally we're getting a little bit of a break from all the rain. Although I will say, just got a report from our photographer Eric that says there's a little bit of a mist where they are. So there is still some patchy drizzle this morning, but patchy at best. A lot of us just starting off dry. Still should be a decent day as temperatures climb. I expect highs around 70 this afternoon. We'll take a look at how long these 70s last at the end of the show. Mark?
All right, James, thank you. Time now for a check of the roads again with our sunrise traffic. A couple of accidents we are tracking at this hour. 490 East at South Plymouth Avenue in Rochester. Another on Brooks Road at East River Road. 390, 590 up to speed at last check. The Treasury Secretary warning if Congress does not act to raise the debt ceiling by the 18th of the month, the country could face a crippling recession. We are joined by Washington correspondent Raquel Martin this morning, who is live in D.C. Raquel, good morning. Can Democrats expect any support from Republicans when it comes to raising the debt ceiling?
Good morning. Well, Republicans are still refusing to help Democrats raise the debt ceiling despite new pressure from the White House. Republicans insist that this is an issue that Democrats could resolve on their own and say they've been warning them for months that they didn't want to play any part in assisting.
I'm not hearing. Raquel, thank you so much. To raise the debt ceiling, President Biden suggested Democrats are considering changing the Senate's filibuster rules, which would lower the typical 60-vote threshold down to 50. All right, here's what some folks are talking about at the water cooler this morning. If you missed it last night, the Red Sox moving on in the Major League playoffs after beating the Yankees 6-2 in the wild card game. Boston started off strong with 2 runs in the first on a home run by Xander Bogaerts. They did not look back as they sent Garrett Cole of the Yankees into the dugout in the bottom of the third. The Sox will face Tampa in the American League Division Series. Game 1 is set for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So some disappointed fans in these parts this morning and some happy fans as well. It all kind of depends on where your rooting interests fall.
Yeah, Mark, I'll be fully honest. I'm coming from a place of ignorance. Was Boston expected to win that game?
Yeah, you know what? It was really a toss-up.
It was.
I mean,
okay.
They had the home field advantage, which always helps. But in a one-game winner-take-all scenario, it's a toss-up.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, I feel for all the Yankees fans out there then. Temperatures right now in the upper 50s to around 60. Bit of a drizzle out there, and it's not on radar, so I can't quite show it to you. But I can tell you that you may run into that, some patchy drizzle, a little bit of fog this morning. But I do expect some good clearing as we get into this afternoon. Let's add 10 degrees to that number. We've got highs around 70, then low to mid-70s. Thursday looks great. I'm excited for Friday. You can see I've got late showers in there, but when I say late, I mean after 8 or 9 p.m., so that should hold off. And then we'll keep an eye on rain showers for Saturday. Yeah, off and on rain showers. By tomorrow at this time, we should have a really good idea at how that should shape up. I do expect a dry second half of the weekend for Sunday, Mark.
All right, James, thank you, and that is where we will leave it this morning. Our next update is coming up in about 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. The gang coming to you from New York City. Have a great day.